Salute, 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 salute. Hey,
Yo, we live?
come on now.
We live?
We live, but hold on. You know, it didn't hit our theme song. I mean, hold on. Hold on now. Technical difficulties.
No
Let me
technical.
see.
Life, low life, life, super drive, life.
This is probably the most challenging record you have ever put on your
You
turntable.
ain't about that life.
No doubt, no doubt. Let me hit these two disclaimers real quick. We could be
Uh-huh.
on our merry way, man. You know, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. You know, we're gonna have some fun in a little while, man. Let
Yeah,
me just
man,
hit these
building some
disclaimers.
topics.
Let me hit these two disclaimers real quick. And now we ready to go, man.
Ready to
What
go.
up, doggy dog, man? What's good?
Ain't nothing, man. About to sip on some of this those white Henny, you know what I'm saying? Do my little 1-2 real quick and
You
stuff.
know,
I mean, salute to everybody out there, you know what I mean? Super tripe.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. And don't forget,
no
like, share,
doubt.
subscribe to the Session TV on YouTube, man. We here
And
celebrating
Ralph the
life.
Kids Entertainment, man. Make sure y'all go over there,
Hmm
man.
hmm
I got a lot of things coming up on that Ralph the Kids Entertainment page.
Oh, yeah.
Salute,
You
what
know how
up,
we
Don
do
T? Salute, Lo.
all
TJC,
type of
man.
new, all type of new things
I
going
need to
on.
get your part too, Don T. For real. You know, feel good to be back, man. Man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back, Chip.
Man, oh
Welcome
man, oh
back.
man. Listen, you know, I'm gonna have to share a story with the family, man.
Mm.
Almost didn't make it back. You know,
How how was that? How was that Mexico trip with the family, man? On the
listen,
open waters, on the seas.
you know, let me give the horror part of it first.
Mm,
'Cause, you know,
mm,
with anything that's great, you gotta have a little bit of horror with it, right? So,
mm.
mind you, 49 of us went. You know, so I'm with my wife. I'm with, her parents, my brother-in-law, sister-in-law. You know, they kid. I got nieces
Hold on,
and
hold on, hold on,
nephews.
hold on. You
My
said
kid.
49? Oh my, you
49 of
went.
us went.
What this is this is a family reunion? Y'all went Mob deep. Whoa.
Uh,
I
listen,
feel
we,
you.
we pretty much
That,
try that every year though.
that's what's up, man.
That's something we do every year. We get together and do one big family trip every year.
That's memories
Salute,
right
Chill
there.
Bang. I
That's
see
what's
you,
up.
fam.
Know what I mean? See
Now,
you. That's family. That's family. That's memories right there. And that's what every family should do, man. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody should do that, man. Get definitely like once a year, you know what I mean? The whole family get together. Not just if now if they can't get that big like that, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes people ain't gonna get 49 people, but as long as they get majority of their family together and build that memory, that love, that's what's up.
yeah, it was awesome. You know, last time we went to the Bahamas. This time we went to Cozumel, Mexico. The negative part is it was only a 4-day cruise, so it was like got into Miami, boom, loaded the ship. It stopped at shoot Clearwater, Florida, and then it went straight into Cozumel, Mexico. After that, you know, great trip. Now let me let y'all people know who don't travel like that, man. Some of the time we really need to talk to our children. Some of my kids now they they at that point where they at the I'm grown age. That's 17, 18, 19, 20. That's the I'm grown age, right? And a lot of times, if you keep your kids sheltered from the street life, certain things they're naive to. Well, when we got to the port of Miami. For anybody who don't know, when you go into those ports, right? Miami is the borderline pretty much of a lot of international waters. You know, you got border control, you got a lot of things, you know, dealing with Miami. So the security is extremely tight when it comes to Miami. You know, it for me, you know, if you're a smoker, you might want to wait till you get to Miami to get whatever you're gonna get instead of trying to bring something with you. As soon as we got, out of the hotel, and we, you know, got to the loading dock, they were like, "Listen, everybody who got a personal carry-on bag, drop your bag on the floor." Right? They had this little mutt, you know, going around all the bags. He get to my son bag, he just lay straight down. They run up over there, yeah. Whoever's with this black bag, y'all come with me. I need you to come with me. Grab the black bag and come with me over here. So I went to grab the black bag, right? He was like, no. We need him. So I was like, listen, he a minor. Okay, well, that's your son, you know, you're the adult. Both of y'all come with us. Take us to a room. They start emptying out the bag, right? Boom, 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 boom. So, you know, my son, he got this look on his face like, I got a look on my face because I'm like, you know, I know damn well, you know, it ain't nothing crazy going on. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't understand why the dog would lay on his bag like that. Anyway, they looking through the bag. They pull out a bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? Open it up, sniff it, close it back, boom. They still continue to look through the bag. I mean, they searching hard, right? So then finally they were like, man, listen, my son said, maybe the dog hit me because I had just blew an L outside the airport or whatsoever, you know, before we loaded on. And maybe the smell is still on my bag or whatever. So the dude was like, oh, okay, no problem. Put everything back in your bag and y'all go ahead. I cussed his ass out from the time we got from that hallway to the ship to after he got in the room on the ship. Because at the end of the day, right, it's though, listen, you have this, we'll throw this away. It's whoever's with this individual, y'all trip is done. He going down. And matter of fact, we're going to do a cavity search on all of y'all to make sure none of the rest of y'all is carrying along with them. You know,
that'd have been a bad trip, boy.
Listen, just be mindful. It was edibles, but be mindful of they do not allow a certain quantity of edibles or vape pens. Especially, you can't take them vape pens on a cruise ship.
But now I got a question. I got a question for you though. I got a question. Say something did happen and they said, yo, he gotta go. What was y'all next play? Go on the trip or trip over?
Miami. Go to Miami.
Be like, I'll deal with this later.
Listen, see, you know, because it's you know, my son, that has been his first time ever in any type of trouble like that. I would have stayed back and just told the rest of the fam, y'all go ahead. And I, you know, went on and got his bail money and got him out that situation. You know.
But that whole trip would have been ruined for everybody. You know, everybody had been on there. That'd have been the talk of the trip. That'd have been the whole mood of the trip. Mood of the trip.
It was almost the whole mood of the trip. Cause mind you, you know, when you got your grandparents and stuff on the trip, they still looking like, what the hell going on? Why they pull it? Why they got them coming over here with us? Man, Chris, what you done did? You know what I mean? Shout out to Chris, man. But yeah, man, you have to be mindful traveling with your children. Especially these new age kids, they do things and try not to. They try to slick like us or you know, act like it ain't stuff that we done been through before.
Yeah, they know better than us, so they don't like,
Yeah,
they be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
nah,
yeah.
nah,
So
yeah,
you know,
nah.
he was. Now I will say, and allegedly he was smart enough to transfer it from the package it was in, because it said cannabis edibles on the package it was in, and
Mm.
transferred into that cinnamon toast crunch uh cereal bag. Now I'm not condoning, any that y'all tell y'all children to do it this way or anything like that. But luckily, they were still able to have. Oh, let me tell you this one. I asked him, I was like, so what was you gonna do? He was like, well, what we was gonna do, we was just gonna eat it all. You was gonna eat it all? Yeah, we just gonna eat it all before we get on the ship.
Well, wait.
No,
They wasn't going. Wait. They was going to eat it all for one time if the police caught them or saw them or what?
no, before they even thought up, because he's like, yeah, I had a secret compartment in my bag. Mind you, all right, so let me get out of it. He flew from Atlanta to Baltimore, and then we drove from Baltimore to Miami.
See,
So
that's why you see that, and that's what I'm saying. So when did he get the edibles in Atlanta?
in Atlanta. So
So
he
that's
took
what I'm
that
saying. So
chance.
they let it
He,
through. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Depending on where you going with you,
that's
because
what I said. He
when you
didn't get pulled
leaving,
over. He didn't get pulled over on a flight.
mm,
It's when we went to get on that ship. Is when they did that initial that
mm,
after you show your passport or your ID or whatsoever.
mm,
That's when they be like, listen, any carry-on bags, sit it on the
yeah.
floor, and that's when they
See,
do the sniff.
see now you right because I mean I haven't been on a cruise in a minute to tell what the crew's allowing on that type of time and that type of
Listen,
business because when I do go on the last time I've been on a cruise, that was when trees wasn't legal to take at least less than an ounce with you someplace and you could do your 1-2 with. So before dude used to be, dudes know how you do in the jail. I should take it like I should take it with me on the plane like we should do in jail. This super
look,
trite, so we keeping it real. You know what I
well,
mean? I should take, I should stuff, do the stuff 1-2
let,
thing. You know what I
let,
mean?
let, let me make sure I explain this to the people. You know, again, they have these things in the airport and on this ship. It's a huge machine. It's almost like an MRI machine, but it's set up like an X-ray machine. So they'll have you walk through, and it scans your entire body anatomy. So if you have something abnormal in your anatomy, they're gonna slap the cuffs on you and have you sit down in a room with a toilet that don't flush until you pass whatever you pass through. So again,
Better not get me.
we're not
Um,
condoning any trafficking in any type of way, but that's what that's what
what's up?
that's what the new age sensors and things that they're doing as far as these TSA agents and checking, especially
Listen,
when you go into them hot states like Miami or Atlanta, uh, New
mm,
York, shit, like you gonna get searched by far. Especially
shit.
leaving off on a cruise ship, you really gonna get searched.
Yeah, cruise ships. That's one thing about cruise ships. They shut you down because of the fact they don't want you to bring nothing on you because you think about it, they want you to spend all your money, even liquor. They don't want you to, you can't even sneak liquor in that on a cruise ship. No way, no how. You're gonna have matter of fact, people probably do it now, but now they probably got the doors that probably could smell liquor because people be
Listen,
having things in lotion bottles and all type of things like that. They got all type of gimmicks you can do to stash
listen.
away and stuff. And I was like,
Them
wow.
dogs is trained to sniff currency. So if you got too
Mhm.
much paper in your bag, that
Shit.
dog gonna
Oh,
detect it,
um,
and they want you to explain why you have such and such amount of currency on you carrying it
bro,
across the
bro,
border.
bro. Them dogs must be some smart ass damn dogs. They said they training these dogs. They train these dogs on some another level there. That man,
Yes, Lord.
bro.
Listen. Matter of fact, it's a show. I don't know if y'all ever watched it. It's a show called Smugglers. check that show out. This Google Smugglers, man, oh man, the technology and shit that they use, because people done adapted onto how they transport
Because,
things from state to state. So, you know,
but the
to
thing
keep up
is,
with the transporters
yeah,
and the smugglers, they
yeah.
created.
And that's the thing. The thing with them, with the money and stuff too. I who know? I doubt because money is money. I think what they smell when they smell it, because people fail to realize when you dealing with your money, you dealing with the drugs too, and then you touching the money. So now, if you put in $1 million worth of money in the area that you done touched all day with cocaine hands, dope hands, this, that, and the third, that dog gonna smell that shit. And he may not just be smelling drugs, he just smelling the money. He's smelling drugs. He like some drugs is here. Because people forget, you touching money, you touching everything with them same hands that you using, you
Yeah,
chopping or you moving stuff with, and you counting the money with, and then you putting all this money together. So the dog smelling drugs. That's what he's really smelling, the residue, but he right to money, right to whatever you think you hiding, because the dog smelling drugs, if it's so much of it, in one spot like that. Word.
yeah. Now that was the ignorant part of the trip. Now I will tell you this: once you get into Mexico, right, especially on a cruise ship, the minute you get off, everybody know you're a tourist. They know you coming from Carnival or any one of them other cruise ships, right? And everybody is like, "Hey, listen, get in our van. We'll take you around the city." Blah 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 blah. Blah.
Mm-hmm.
And they cut each other throat. Listen, oh, you doing it for $20? We do
Yeah.
it for 10. Now, Papa, we do it for 5 over here. All the little vendors and all the little shops, where you go buy your little trinkets and memorabilia. Every shop. Listen, Papi,
Mm-hmm.
free tequila. Free tequila shots just to come in the store. We don't care if you buy it, just free tequila.
Mm-hmm.
So mind you, if you got younger kids, they don't card them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ain't paying attention and they, hey dad, can we go into this next store right there, right? They might go in that store, they gonna get a shot, they'll lead them out the back door, your kid's gone. And now you look at 10
Exactly.
So whenever you travel, y'all make sure that y'all stay connected. I make sure.
Listen, they definitely do that. Hey, look, kidnapping is real, man. When we go to
Yeah,
other
man.
countries, it's real. You know what I mean? You just got to be careful when you're moving and stuff, and when you're going there, because we being Americans, we know the hood, so we wouldn't mind going to the hood, but we got to remember, other hoods ain't like our hoods, because we
Nah,
think we've been in hoods. Nah, we ain't been in no hood until you see a kid running around with no shoes on, and you run around like, oh, okay, and his people's, they ready to, chop a dude head off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because that's what you see out there. You see they make sure they had their kids run up on you. They had their kids run up on you, asking you, yo, who, trying to see if they could get something out you. Yo, buy this, buy that. Tell them to buy this. Kids coming up to you, selling you stuff. You be like,
not on
damn,
them.
making you want to buy something.
Nah, the biggest scam is they'll tell you, yeah, puppy, you want me to take your picture? Yeah, I'll hold your phone.
Mhm.
Go ahead, y'all just stand over there. If you see it's a little short one, he look fast, and you know you ain't built for speed, man,
Oh
take
man,
them pictures yourself, man. Cause
you out
they
of
gonna
control.
run.
Who even think about that? Okay. They
Yeah,
gonna think
they
about
gonna run.
give me back.
And if you chase behind them and he cut down one of them alleys, your ass done.
Nah,
So
yeah,
please be mindful
nah,
when y'all
you be
traveling,
fool.
man.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah, you definitely be mind. Definitely be
you
mindful and have
definitely fool.
make sure you get out there, have a good time, word. But
But then
yeah,
I said the food was, again, the food was good. The weather, you talk about 90 plus degrees in October. You can't ask for nothing better than that, man. The water
mm-hmm.
was clear. And like the things that they have available for you to do on the cruise ship is fantastic within itself. It's like, imagine being, let's just say in your hood, right? Or in your area at your local mall, and you just have access to everything in the mall. So they got, bowling alleys in there, they got mad pool tables, ping pong tables, basketball courts, mini arcades, adult arcades, big theaters, movie theaters, so on and so forth. Mad DJs, 4 or 5 different clubs, the little karaoke bar. I'm gonna show that to you. I got one of my nieces and my nephew. They want to tour karaoke down. I'm gonna post that on one of the next live. And matter of fact, I'm gonna do that on the Ralphie channel. Just show them at karaoke. But it was dope, man.
Yeah, that's
really, really dope.
Yeah, cruising. Cruise is definitely like a all inclusive. You know, everything in one spot, vacation and stuff. You go there, you got everything there. You ain't really got to go nowhere to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them joints there. That's definitely a nice one for the family and stuff. Everybody right there, and you really be with family because y'all there on the ship together. So it's like, especially I know you had so many people because I remember when we went a few years back with my pops and all of us on a cruise and whatnot, and it was just so cool just to be walking by and running into your brother, your little brother, and your little
Right.
son. You just walking by, y'all walking in, you going to some shop or something, you going to get some pizza or something, and you walk by, you see your aunt and them. You like, oh, it's like, okay. You say, all right, cool. What's going on? What y'all doing? Y'all just ate some pizza. Oh, y'all going to the room? All right, I'll catch up with y'all. Oh, y'all going to the pool? All right, I'll catch up with y'all. We going to eat this and then we might come out to the pool. But, you know what I mean? It's just that's the fun part about it. It's y'all all right
And
there.
that's how it was, man. You know, we all there was a Facebook group that my wife and them had all entered in, and what they said was they were like, buy these blue beads and you'll know everybody that's in that Facebook group. So I mean, there's mad people had these blue beads on. We were, oh, okay, you in such and such group. Then we at the end we did like a Halloween party theme type thing just with the Facebook group. That was dope too. You know, gave out candies to the kids. You know, people was dressed up. It was, you know, real dope for the kids to go, you know, the specific doors that we decorated. You know, we might have had Halloween stickers on the door, whatever. That let you know that you was giving out candy and so on and so forth. So kids were still able to trick or treat and all that other good stuff. Real good experience, man. I would love to do that low life, super type, low life, Ralphie Kids, some form of a cruise, man. All PC, PJC, you know, everybody.
Listen.
That's
something. That'd be all. Listen, dudes hardly got together. We used to do like the bus joints. I remember the first one they tried to do. I went on that joint. It was only like 4 people from the coach. We went on it with a whole bunch of other people, and we was turned up and whatnot. You know, so I remember Shotguns was out there. Matter of fact, you came out there that year.
Yeah, I came out there to the Poconos.
You drove out, the Poconos. Yeah, y'all drove it, and you Guns and y'all met. That was that year that they had that the bus ride up there and stuff. We went up there and whatnot, did that, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, everybody ain't really jump on that. You know what I mean? That's what, you know, that's the thing about the culture, man. We got to make sure, man. Y'all go out. You know what I mean? Y'all wearing polo inside the house, inside your car. Y'all doing all that stuff. It's cool and all that. Applaud it all. You know what I'm saying? Because you got it. But my thing is, go see life. Enjoy yourself, man. Get out there, see the world. You know what I mean? Don't just sit there, just be okay.
Yeah.
You took a picture right here with the polo on because you got this old piece, this vintage piece, and you think you shitting on the culture, you killing the people. I mean, probably to one of these low head people that just think about clothes and stuff, maybe you are killing them this time the third. But from a person of, I mean, of our age and stature, because that's mostly the people that got these things is our age and of our stature. You say, you know, player, you know what's more important now is that, you know, you going out and about, you know, taking that piece of them same pieces and showing me that in Alaska somewhere, showing me that in the Bahamas or Jamaica somewhere, Puerto Rico somewhere, wear them same pieces somewhere else, and in that area, and that where you know, you really showing me now. You telling me something. If you just sitting in your house and you sitting in your car taking a picture, and you right there at your job, and you just got your piece on, and that's what you're doing. That's all you're doing. That's cool, but that ain't living life. That's just, you know what I mean? You living for Ralph. You know what I mean?
Spend some time with your family, man. we all consider ourselves brothers and sisters, brother low, sister low, so on and so forth. Spend some time with your family, man. You know, your family, whether they're a relative or your family. You know, this way, if crises do pop off, you know, at least you'll know who there and who ain't gonna be there. You know, it's sad, man. That it's like the only time that I really see collective get together. Somebody passed away, man. And it's sad to say that such and such passed. So we all, you know, going, you know, pay our respect. Man, come show up for something decent, man. Y'all already don't show up for positive book bag events and so on and so forth, but show up for that, man. Take, you know, the Poconos ski trip. You know, you got all type of ski bears and we have fun on that trip, man.
And as I said, it's like the memory, that's memories right there. And I, you know what I mean? I would, memories is priceless. You know what I mean? Memories are priceless to the point where as when you go out there, you enjoying yourself and you building that cool. Okay, you got a piece that you mean some polo. You spent what? You went after a good month or 2 months of you going through Ralph. You spent about $2,000 worth of Ralph. That same $2,000, you could save that up and took that and put that towards a vacation somewhere nice, DR, Mexico, you know what I'm saying, Puerto Rico, somewhere, and just go out there and just see the world and go enjoy yourself and be able to go out there and live life and do your thing and stuff. Because you know what I mean, when it's all said and done, when you're 70, 80 years old and you sitting there and you look back on your life. I refuse to be that person looking back on my life and all I can look at is a closet full of clothes or say, yo, I was killing them back in days with the clothes, yo. The clothes, I was killing them. Nah, that ain't, I
Facts, they
mean, you
definitely do
can't
got
say you
$200
live
cruises.
life, but you did. Yeah. It's like you want to make sure you can sit there and talk to a 25-year-old, 30-year-old cat and he telling you he done came from Italy, France. You tell him, yeah, I've been there. Or I ain't go there, but I've been somewhere like that. I've been in these places. I could tell you about going away. I could tell you about vacations. I could tell you about doing this because I did it. I've done it. So that's what you want to experience. That's life. That's, you know what I mean? You be 70 years old, 80 years old, just in the crib and ailments and not even experience your life. Nah, you know what I'm
Not only
saying?
that, I'm gonna talk to the people who, let's just say you ain't got no kids, right? If you don't have no kids, that's all the more reason for you to sit up there and go up there and travel. And I'll tell you why you want to travel, right? Because them travel is business trips. You write that up on your taxes. You ain't got nothing
Yeah.
else that's helping you reduce your taxable income. Go on
Yeah.
a cruise, man, and write that entire damn cruise off.
Mhm.
That's a fact, man.
See, now
You
that's
sitting there,
the, that's,
you ain't got no write-off, you ain't got no dependents. Man, go on a trip. Treat yourself to a trip. You and your lady, you and your team. You know, all y'all running around. We with this team, we with that team. We throwing up this out. Go on trips, man. And then tax time is right around the corner. Write it off on your taxes.
that's,
That's a fact.
I don't know.
That trip,
I don't know how they
that
do it.
should get written off. Every single dime. The air flights, the mileage, the rental vehicles, it is 100% write off.
Listen, there's people, I mean, everybody, I'm saying, I guess, some people, they need, you know what I mean, they get told it or go through it for 3, 4, 5 times, hear about it, oh, and didn't really say, oh, I can create a business. I can do this. I can make this happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as much as you could tell, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, dudes just gotta see it and you know, until they see it, that's when they be like, oh, okay, all right, I can go and do it. And then that's when it be, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's never too late, but it's just like player. It may be too late for a person to be sitting there taking you through steps that dude is way past, but dudes that help you out and jump over hurdles and things like that. But it's like, yo, we all in this culture. We all out here over 30 years old. You know what I mean? Dudes should be able to do something with with they self or having some type of business or some type of income that we ask, you know what? it could be suffice to, they could be like, you know what, I can go on this trip, I can go do this and make things happen and enjoy myself and say, you know what, it's not, I'm not killing myself, and I can enjoy myself and buy some polo and buy this, that, and the third. Listen, I mean, dudes be out here buying all this stuff the dudes be doing. It's like you can do everything you can get all the stuff you want, but it won't. What does it benefit? You know, you over the long haul. What does it benefit you out here buying all this stuff from another person? And then I asked them this, and we talking on that every time because, like I said, I've been. If they go to Session TV, Politics Usually Wow, you'll go down there, you'll see episodes of I done spoke about this type of stuff already before. So it's like, but since we here now talking Super Tripe, yo, I thank you guys. When y'all all buy Polo and y'all buy Ralph Lauren, y'all go buy Nike, what else? What else? What else? What else? Reebok, you know what I'm saying? I got shares and all that. Thank you. I thank all you. See, this is what dudes understand is I learned this about how to go. That I refuse to buy something that I'm not a part of. I can't generate something off of it. You know what I mean? So what I went and did, I went even my son thank you too. Amir thanks you. He thanks you too. All y'all
Listen,
buying Ralph Lauren, all y'all out there buying Ralph Lauren. Me and my son thank you because we own stocks in Ralph Lauren and thank you. You know what I mean? So as
facts.
much as y'all buy it, my stocks go up, my shares go up. So one thing I tell my son, and they teach them, and I taught them this. They know whatever you buy, we gonna buy stocks in that. Whatever you wear, we buy stocks in that. Yeah, I wear Nike. I got stocks in Nike. So
Huh?
I advise y'all to be out there, you know what I mean, to get stocks in the stuff that you wear. So you ain't just being an advertisement. When they say you are advertisement, you are when you just buying it and you ain't
Twist it
investing in
with
yourself, saying, you know what? Put a
more
couple
game.
dollars of stocks in there. If you can spend money on Ralph Lauren, you could give them a $500-$600 or $700 for a sweater. Go get two stocks, a stock and a half, and build on that. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
You know what?
Why is you playing with it? But you'd rather
Maybe they
buy his
don't know how to
clothes and
do it.
give him the money and just keep
Maybe
going.
they don't know
Yeah.
how to do it. And maybe sometimes when we speak, we're speaking. When a person is struggling or they have financial issues, and they hear somebody say, "Yeah, go on trips and things like that," it really like it's almost like we taking shots. It's not at all. We're actually trying to incorporate a dream big enough that everybody can believe in. Like there's a lot of times where, as children growing up, the only thing we had was dreams. So a lot of us who went out there and did that first stage, which was take money, right? When you're out there taking money, it was just really to get your dreams and goals accomplished, whatever those dreams and goals might have been. If by any chance you have no clue on how to get you some extra income legally, by all means, man, pull me to the side. I will help you.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, I'll show you how to get paid for going on your vacation. Yeah, it's
That's-
little. Matter of fact, y'all all, everybody who's right now sitting on social media, right? On any social media app. See, when we was younger, we didn't have a platform like social media where we could get paid for voicing our opinion.
Plus,
Yo,
now,
go
now,
take your
now,
page and go get monetized.
yeah. Listen, now social media, the way this is, YouTube and the way the thing is, this is like the drug game on times 10 because everybody got a block now. Everybody, and it don't matter who out there. It ain't about like when you used to be on the block, right? And it's 4 dudes, 5 dudes on the block hustling. Y'all beefing because y'all with this customer coming, that customer coming. With this internet joint, it don't matter who customer. It could be it could be 9 people on one block streaming. They all can eat.
Yep,
They all can
that's a
eat
fact.
because the internet's so big and it's so broad to the point where it's even you got old school like even with this here. We talking about back in the days and stuff like that. Things like this is coming on the internet because now people know this can give people money because people ain't living this way no more. This ain't the people lifestyle, meaning dudes ain't super trife no more. Dudes ain't running around kicking in doors or kicking in robbing up jewelry stores no more. Dudes on another side now. So now we can talk about these things. Statute of limitations is over. Okay, dudes can build on those. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like that is what dudes is bringing to the table because that's what some of these older cats that have been locked up and stuff. You see them online, they making the money. They making money off the internet because what? By telling their story, by coming on here telling this, that, and the third. And they not. And look how many people online that's old school cats that's telling their old school stories, and everybody eating, everybody got a block, everybody doing their thing. That's why this is just like it's all on the person out here on their hustle and what they want to do and how they want to move out here if they want to get it because it's open market. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, I'm trying to see if I see something. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, dog, I hear you.
All right. Yeah, buying property. Listen, that's another thing. Dudes talking about don't mean getting into real estate right now, like the Airbnb joint. If you get into those joints out of town, because you know everybody traveling. That's a good lick. You know what I mean? You can buy stocks of Airbnb. Buy stocks of Airbnbs. You know what I'm saying? That you can buy stock in that because you know right now since you know the you know what I mean Corona and everything is been over, people are investing in that buying, in buying even getting Airbnb. So people that's buying it, they putting their joint on there. Airbnb stocks is going up. You know what I mean? Because people is investing that because they know people want to go away and do they want to. So listen, and what else? What up? And I mean, even if you want to invest in like going to other countries, you know what I mean? Because we all know property and value over in other countries is cheaper. You know what I mean? You can go out there and come together and probably get damn near probably like 30, 40,000 and go build something out there in Puerto Rico or somewhere that's that. If you got, but the thing is, you want to have people out there that you can trust because you know you're not going to be able to be out there 24/7. So you want to make sure if you're going to do like one of them other countries like that, you got family like in Panama or Guyana or something like that. You know what I mean? You want to make sure you got somebody that you know as it's building, they going to check on it and they paying attention to it as if it was you. And then once it's up and running, then you got people out there that's maintaining it and holding it down. So that's the only thing about buying property in other countries and stuff, because man, you wouldn't be able to maintain
Listen,
it from over here, but it's cheaper, but you just be good to have people on land.
sometimes a lot of times people. How can I say? You know how you watching one of them info commercials at late night they come on.
Hmm.
Hey, buy this book. We're gonna teach you how to invest in real estate and do this and that. And it's unbelievable, right? Well, I'm talking about personal
Chip, you got to
experience.
you roboted. You in the matrix, player.
Y'all can hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can hear me? All right.
Yep, you good
I'm
now.
gonna speak to y'all from personal experience, right? When I left the allegedly when I left the drug game alone, right? And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do everything on a legal aspect, right? One of the things that helped me, I told you, for anyone who know me for a long time or seen when I first came on social media, y'all know I'm a collector. So I would collect different toys, different action figures, different comic books, so on and so forth. I took one of my polo pieces. Oh, by the way, polo is one of the clothing lines on eBay that always increase in value. If you do got a power piece, them people on eBay will give you arm, foot, leg, and some astronomical numbers for a power piece, right? I took a power piece, and that power piece bought me my first down payment on my first house. Now, let me explain this to y'all. When I came to Baltimore, it was 1991. I want y'all to. I'm trying to explain this to y'all so y'all can understand this. I was only 15 years old, but mind you, I was coming back and forth. I really don't want to name the other brothers, but allegedly, me and a couple of other low brothers, coming out of town, we was, getting it. And before I quit my bid, we built the foundation. So when you're that age, money do talk, right? I was able to take some low pieces and sell to some local vendors and some baseball cards and a one issue of Spider-Man #3. That gave me enough money to really buy half of a block. I bought half. If anybody's familiar with Baltimore, Carey Street between Highlands and Baltimore, Baltimore Street. Half of that block, Chip Lowe owns. Facts. But it started by one property. A lot of buildings in Baltimore is boarded up. They was only selling them for like 8, 10, maybe 12,000. It ain't like I was spending no, 120, 150. I didn't have to take out no ridiculous amount of loans to get these properties. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I see a lot of y'all with a lot of polo. I'm so proud of y'all. But take that polo and start building a legacy for your family, man. To hell with them cookies and them crowns and all that other stuff. When you can sit down and buy half of a block and leave it to your children, man. The goal is to make sure your kids ain't gotta work. That should be a goal. Our kids, right? And I'm talking from the heart. Our kids, we should look at them like our 401k plan. You're investing money in that 401k plan for it to reap the benefit to take care of you for the rest of your life, man. I got 9 kids. Let me make sure I say this again. I have 9 kids. 9. That's a lot of responsibility. I got some grandbabies out there. You said Matrix. Let me fix this.
Yeah.
This Walmart internet, y'all. But for real, listen. If you could just take, I'm gonna say any area. Look up, not even Virginia. We're gonna use Baltimore. We're gonna. I'm gonna show you how to do it in Baltimore, right? Look up Madison Street. Look up Greenmount Avenue. Anywhere that got a Martin Luther King, y'all know that's the hood. Anything around the Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in any city, that's your hood. All them houses is cheap. Go grab 1 or 2 of them, man, and flip it. And it's an easy. I don't care if you don't know nothing about fixing up houses. Once you buy them and you get them deeds, people gonna come out the woodwork. Hey, are you looking to sell? We paying cash money, such and such and such. Make a quick flip. I bought a what year is this? This is 2023, 2021. I bought a house, 315,000, right? Built from the ground. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures in a little while. 315,000. Out of that 315,000, that house right now, as we speak, is worth 425,000. If I sold right now, y'all do the math. I make 100-something profit just because.
Listen,
just because.
That's why it's all about investing in themselves and making sure you ain't investing in just somebody else and just having material things when it's all said and done, because the material things ain't gonna do nothing for you when you done when like I'm saying, when you 80, 90 years old and you sitting there, your kids looking up to you like, okay, you telling them, okay, yo, go sell these sweaters, go sell these shirts. and then you could be rich. You could do this, you could do that. You got, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger
Yes.
than that. Yeah, that's something cool to have also. But that's just one of the investments my kids gonna have if something was to happen to me. Oh,
Yeah.
that's be like one of the last things they're gonna be. Oh shit, my dad closed too. That's it. It's gonna be life insurance. Is this insurance? Is that? Oh, the house, okay. Oh yeah, and it's closed. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, some people
I'm gonna
just like,
touch on.
oh,
I'm gonna touch.
my dad closed is the whole foundation of it. Nah,
I'm gonna definitely touch on life
can't
insurance
be that.
eventually. It is very important to
Mhm.
get you as much coverage for the least amount of money while you're in your younger age without no ailments. Get you
Yeah, when you're young,
whatever
it's the best
policy,
time.
the most coverage for the least amount of money,
Mhm.
and make sure it don't say accidental death. Salute, Chill Will.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, Yak. See, Yak know what I'm talking about because Yak down in the Baltimore area. Patterson Park, facts.
Mhm.
I've been looking at a couple houses over there over Patterson Park too, over east. I've really seen some houses over west that I want to kind of get into the mix, you know. Oh, listen, check in the paper. They should have a lot of houses going for $1, $2 at auction.
Mhm. The foreclosures, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's unfortunately, and God forbid me, but there's some people that fall behind on their taxes, right? You could go get their houses because at the court system, they're called tax liens. Just go buy the tax lien for like $200, $300, and now that person owns you. If they don't pay you, you foreclose on their home. I mean,
Mhm.
God forbid, you know, I
They
don't, you know,
definitely, and that's
I don't, I don't,
and
I
that's a
don't,
them. Mhm.
you know, hey, you know, you gotta find a way to win, man. I don't
Listen,
want to, I don't want to
it's
seem too grimy or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to our people, and when I say our people, that means if you're Black, Latino, if you have any form of color to you, you are our people. That's a fact.
Mhm.
So do yourself a favor, man. Get with somebody who can at least help you on a financial aspect. If your credit is shot and you just don't know what to do, how to fix your credit, man, how do I pull me to the side, man? I will not embarrass you, man. I will make sure. If your credit under 700, holler at me.
Mhm.
It's a quick
Listen,
fix, 90 days.
yeah. Listen,
90 days.
it's different. You know what I'm
A
saying? But
quick
the thing
fix.
is, it's a quick fix, but it's also they also got to be determined and focused on wanting to do it because it's not like you can do it and then it's nothing that because my thing is if like check this out, like my somebody asks you something, right? Yo, player,
Salute,
yo,
dude.
you could take you can loan me 1,500, help me pay my rent, boom boom. I'm gonna pay you back next month. You know what I mean? Like now, younger dog would have been like, all right, cool. Let me see, I get something for room. But my now older dog, like, okay, hold on. If you are backed up already on them with them, and you ain't got 15 to pay them now, how you gonna have 3,000 to pay next month? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the math, it's not
Nah,
gonna
see,
add up to the
and that's
point
why I
where
go.
how you know what I mean? So it's like when people do things like that, it's like you can't, you know what I mean? You can't go out there and do that, like try to make trying to make things like, yo, okay, yo, I'm gonna do it this way, but really, you going, you know what I mean? It's gonna turn around like, yo, I'm trying to get, you trying to get over whatever the case may be, but you want me to give you this, but now you ain't got the money to pay back that. So if you want me to give you something, how they gonna pay you back though? That's the thing. Sometimes like, how they gonna pay back this credit card they gotta get? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes in order for you to build up, you got to go out there and build up. Go get you a credit card or something. Go get something that you can pay off within these next months or two and stuff to make sure that that credit showing your credit, you paying back, you in good credit standing. But if they already been in bad credit standing, they ain't been paying. How
And
the
that
hell we gonna?
Right.
that's the hard way.
That's still
That,
saying.
that right there, that's the good way. That's the hard way. The easy way, the fastest way, is to build your business credit. And this how you do it. Go get you an EIN number. I don't know if you can go on the internet and apply for one for free. Get your EIN number, create your business name, then go to whatever state you in, go to your state building and make sure that that name is available for you to use. Once the name is available, right, what you want to do is work on your Pandex score. How you going to do that? You got to get you a business address, not whatever your house address is, not, you need a business address and a business phone number.
Yeah.
Right? You can look all the stuff up on YouTube behind me. Once you get that in place, right, go open up a bank account at a credit union. Don't go to the regular banks. Go to a credit union. That means if somebody in your family in the military and they could get you in one of the military credit unions, or if somebody in your family is already in a credit union, they can get you in the credit union. Once you're in the credit union, right, you're gonna take out your first credit card in the form of a gas card, right? Do not max your credit card out, because you need that credit utilization to roll over. Once you get your first card, other offers is going to start coming to you. They're going to come repeatedly in the mail. Such and such and such, such and such and such, such and such and such. Apply for the higher ones that say that they have anything that said that they give you money for spending the card. So you get points. Anything that said that they're giving you points, those are good credit cards to have. Avoid any 2-cycle billing cards. God forbid me. Victoria's Secret, Discover, anything that got 2-cycle billing, because it's impossible to pay them cards off. It is definitely impossible for you to pay off a 2-cycle billing card. Once you get your gas card for your business, now what you want to do is you want to use your entertainment to funnel your cash and your credit through. So, for example, hook your gas and electric payment to that credit card. All it's going to do is it's going to show. So if you go on Experian, right, and download the Experian app, you can use Experian because they're going to build your FICO score, which is going to help with your Pandex score. Hopefully, I'm writing this down, because or replay the tape and go through step by step.
Everyone, go back.
Once you go through Experian, right? Experian is going to link you with all the other lenders for all the other parts of your business. Now, your gas and electric, if you are using a room in your house for your business, there's a 100% tax write-off. So whatever you're spending on gas and electric, write it off. I'm gonna give you another one. The gas you put in your vehicle, use that credit card that you just got to fill your vehicles with gas. Tell them you're taking business trips or business luncheons. Write it off on your taxes. We're gonna go a little bit further now. You got the internet. Y'all gotta have the internet or y'all wouldn't be able to see me right now. Write your cable bill as educational to help you with your business. Education is 100% tax write-off. I hope y'all really writing this down, man. Y'all need this. Those things, I don't know what y'all circumstances is, but if you just added what you paying for cable, what you paying for gas, electric, and what you paying for gas, your food, tell them that you're holding business meetings and business trainings in your home for your business. That's 100% tax write-off. Save your food receipts. I'm giving y'all free game, man. This is stuff that financial planners is going to charge you for. I'm giving this to you for free because I want to see everybody win. Let's go on a medical aspect now. If you have a medical ailment, whether it's cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, scoliosis, any of those things, right? Write it off under your business taxes, man, under your healthcare plan. So whatever you're paying for your medications, whatever co-pays it is, that's a write-off.
So Chip,
Yep.
if I get a gas card, right, and the limit is 300 for the people, how much can I spend? You said don't max out, but how much can I spend on a $300 card?
You wanna make sure that you're spending $50 or less on that $300 limit.
300, but no, if you want to go into the next cycle, you got to have less than 30% spent on a credit card. If you go over to the next month, if you ain't pay it off, if you don't pay it off, because every month you got to pay it off. So if it's $1,000 credit card, don't try to go on to me. Make sure it's paid off by the time next month come. You got to have like $250 on it. Only owe like $250 or something like that.
What's the limit? What's the limit? What's the limit on the 1,000?
Don't spend more than $50 on that card. Don't spend more than $50 on that $300 limit per billing cycle. So what you need to do is you need to call that company, and find out what day your bill hit.
Yes.
Meaning what? Because that's the day the interest is going to hit the card. You want to make sure you pay that card before the interest hits, so it doesn't report. Let's say you spend 50. It's not going to report that you spent 50. It's going to report whatever you have a balance of when the cycle comes in.
Yeah, when the cycle coming, that's why you want to make sure, like you said, if you say it's a $200 limit, you damn sure don't want to go into next month owing more than $50. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You don't want to go, you know what I mean? So you want to just make sure that, you know what I mean? That's what they say. It's like this 30% of it that you don't, I mean, it won't be a penalty and shit like that on you.
I'm gonna give y'all another one. This one is free. If you have children, younger nieces and nephews, someone younger, what you want to do is add that person on your card as an authorized user, but don't give them the card. You are building that person's credit as if their credit is your credit from day one. So them 9 kids you heard me say, every single one of them credit scores over 700. You can help your family by helping yourself, by just enlightening yourself with the smaller thing. This is even if you got a spouse. Certain cards add your wife to as an authorized user. Just don't give her the card.
Hold up, say that last part again.
Just don't give her that card.
Thank you. You heard that?
So no shots against the women, but in retrospect, the same thing. Her credit score gonna go through the roof.
Yeah. No matter who it
and
is,
she do the same thing. Add the kids on her card.
She said she'll pull up.
Put the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat for it. No, it's not like we hiding money from our significant other or anything like that. But we're talking about building, and when you're building and you
But
want to
not,
get, and you want a
listen,
healthy credit score, especially in business. We going back to business now. Your business credit score is what's going to save your mess ups on your personal credit score.
listen, you talking about this, and you talking about the women, it's mostly women that's got mostly the business out here that's popping anyway. So it's coming from men who's speaking it right now. But when you think about, when I sit there and you watch most of these girls out here who got these hair salons, who got these little makeup spots, they done flipped it already. They done knew how to work the game and go get this and do the 1-2, get the loans and flip them. You know what I mean? So we not just saying from a man, we talk from a man's standpoint, but this is for everybody. Men and women could take this angle and get their credit score up, open up businesses, and start flourishing and prospering and doing what they need to do for their legacy and their family. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So yeah, she could be She could be running a joint. Big man, they ain't got to be on the damn motherfucking on the credit card. You know what I mean? As a joint, he ain't got no. Don't give big man a credit card. You know what I mean? It ain't about the men and women. It's about whoever out there making it happen and knowing they need to do to get their business started off the ground or get out there and do what they got to. You know what I mean? They want to.
So, Chip,
I should have seen if Ralph Garcia was free, so I could get this information out.
Right? What's the difference from a business credit card and your personal credit card?
You said what's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
All right, your difference is going to be your spending power. Right?
Meaning like, oh shit, I missed the payment. You know what I mean? What's the difference from the business and the person?
All right.
You know,
I'm glad you asked that.
But your business.
I'm glad you asked that. All right. So let's look at credit itself, right? Just so that people can always get a clear understanding. If you got 20 credit cards, right? And every single one of them cards is maxed out, right? But you're sending that company, each of those companies, $1 every single month. Yeah, I want y'all to listen to me clearly. That's 20 different companies that was willing to lend Big Boo and Dark Man money. Now, if I got one card, right, and I missed that payment, it might be harder for someone else to look at me as a credit-worthy person versus this person with the 20 maxed out cards that is at least trying to pay something to get caught up. Did that make sense?
But you gotta remember, those 20 maxed out cards, they didn't get those after. They got them over time. They probably got them over time to the point where you know what I mean? They get the 20, like he had 5 maxed out, then he get, because the credit after a while, you know what I mean?
Now
the credit,
look,
they're gonna be like, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, one part of your credit is longevity. The longer you had the cards works out better than a person who just got a card. So I'm telling y'all, go out there and go get the business card. That means you're just getting a business card. So it's going to take you time to physically build that rapport with those different banks as far as lending you more money. On top of, at the end of the day,
I think one of the differences with the personal and the business, right? If you miss payments on your personal, they're gonna report it. With your business, I don't think they report it. You know what I'm saying? Is that right?
You got more leniency on your business.
Yeah, we got more room, right?
In business, right? You're allowed 5 years to show loss. I want y'all to. I really want. I mean, I don't want to tell y'all to go ahead and just ruin your. But if you think about all business owners, let's use Trump, right? Does anybody know how many times Donald Trump filed bankruptcy?
They should know. It should be everywhere. Wow. I think he been filing bankruptcy for the last, what they said, the last 15 years. He been signing bankruptcy.
Okay. Now, why? Listen, if y'all haven't read Donald Trump's book, I know some people don't like the man. Go read that book, man. When Donald Trump first went to get Trump Towers, he was in debt. I mean, beyond debt. What he did was he called a meeting with every single company and sponsor that he owed. He sat them all in the room and he said, listen, I ain't paying y'all one red penny. Y'all gonna lend me more money for me to build Trump Towers, right? And then the revenue off of that, I'll start paying y'all back some. But until y'all lend me that money, y'all ain't getting jack. And they lent him the money. See, you have power when you ever get them phone calls from, I mean, not to say that y'all don't pay your bills on time, but you ever get them phone calls that say, huh?
We can't do that shit. We can't do what Trump did.
No, you definitely can't do what Trump did, but you can do what Trump did. Because if you think about it, when you miss a payment on your card, they call you. Hey, Mr. Walker, is everything all right? We see you kind of... At that point in time, when you get that phone call, that's where your power come in at. Hey, listen, reason I fell behind was so this limit's so damn low, I need you to increase my limit. Oh, that's all it is? Okay, yeah. Because if you increase my limit now, by you increasing my credit limit, it's now increasing my what is that called? Your debt to, not debt to income ratio, your credit utilization, which is now putting you at a better credit stature for other lenders to look at Robert or Dark and say, listen, we want to lend them money. Because their limits are so high. We want some of the action too. So
some of them ain't gonna raise this shit if you ain't making more money.
Some of them
gonna ask you, okay, what changed? What changed? Last year you was making 50,000. You want us to raise your shit? What changed since last year?
But see, you get the credit. You could get an increase depending on your payments and stuff. As your payments been going, they look into all of your history and things like that. That's how you could get an increase, even if you ain't making that much money. They just look at your history. Okay, his payments been up to par. He been paying. You could pay the minimum. Yeah, the thing is, you can even pay the minimum payment a month in order to really don't get hurt too bad. If you don't pay nothing, it's better to pay the minimum than miss a payment.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
You also can increase your credit limit from your pre-approvals. So when you get them letters in the mail that say you're pre-approved for 30,000, 300,000, 200,000, you're pre-approved, right? You ain't got to fill out that form.
But that all leads back to that's how you get pre-approved, because you've been making payments, and you and the people the credit card, they don't share your information, but they share your information. Okay,
Bingo.
Your information is getting shared, and it's showing them that you are good credit payers. So now other people gonna start sending you them payments. Because look, he's making payments because his credit name out. So that's how you can get it if you're making them payments also. But yeah.
So you want to contact Experian and tell them, listen, report my pre-approvals. Report my pre-approval. They're using your information, right? Now you need to use your information to work for you. Report my pre-approval, because your pre-approval is going to look like that's your cash. that you can get your hands on.
Mm.
So if I'm trying to think of some let's say Chrysler, you pre-approve 100,000, and then Acura send you a pre-approval for 70,000, 80,000. You need those those pre-approvals to be reported by Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Contact the credit bureaus, man. It's three
Which
of them.
one is important? Which one is important?
All three of them is important because what they do is
Oh,
they
yeah,
go
yeah,
by your medium score between the three. So it depends on what you're going to get. If you're going to get a house, it's your FICO score. And your FICO score is mainly going to be what Experian is going to show. So you want to make sure your middle score between Equifax and TransUnion, that Experian is the highest.
Okay. So
Per se.
Experian is the high.
Yeah, so that your FICO will be higher. All them other scores is like your Vantage scores. When you're going for cars, when you getting pre-approved for living room sets, those are all Vantage scores. You know, that's why they run those through all them little smaller banks. But when it's for a house, you need your FICO score.
Yeah.
When it's for any major purchases like that, you need your they looking at your FICO score. You know, when you have 5,000 for every $150, you have savings so far. That's a fact. That is a fact. That is great information. Salute, say cool. I see you, fam. But yeah, you know, I love having fun and talking to the people and really, you know, enlightening them on how we all can help each other grow, man. Like at the end of the day, we sitting here and we're packed with information. And even though, you know, every now and then, you know, you might have those days where we at each other's throats and you know, this person don't like this person, all other, you know, blase, you know, stuff that be going on. But when you're able to sit down and really help your brothers and sisters get to another level, especially in finances, man, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
every team leader, man, I don't care if you PJC, I don't care if you Fed Hill, IAC, RFC, RLPC, LRL. If you need assistance with funding, with business credit building, with equity building, with insurance, by all means, hit me up, man. I ain't gonna charge y'all. Not a front. Not allegedly. I ain't gonna charge y'all, man. We create them, you know, I got y'all. But yeah, man, we need to help each other, man.
Definitely the bill, so definitely we can grow, man.
Yeah,
because dudes, you know, you love to be able to have fun with your brothers and sisters and stuff out there. Dudes could do, like we said, we do something like that. Everybody could get on a vacation and we could be able to plan something. And everybody get away together and be able to make that trip and be like, all right, cool, because everybody know what's the play, how we gonna do it, what's going down. All right, boom, and we just get out there, have a good old time, even if it's awful, you know, me business dime or personal dime or whatever. Just getting out there, man.
That's right.
Listen, plus, don't be
the real last me out.
Absolutely,
this is the real last me out right here, bro. Generation wealth. We can pass it on to our kids, the knowledge, the credit, all that shit we need. We need to be tackling like we tackling and trying to find them new polo spots and shit. You know?
Right. But I mean, that's another topic for another day. When you start talking about the real reasons, I guess, it's us black people sometimes, because the coming together aspect, it gets kind of, you know, a little fickle and stuff. Whereas people don't really want to do it because of they have they judgments, they they reasons of saying, they don't trust this person, or they don't know how loyal these people gonna be with the move, or these people really down, or this person gonna really put the work in. It'd be a lot of excuses and stuff sometimes. So, and then, it always be like with some like certain people like us, because when you see one of us make it, you think about it. It's always a person usually make it by itself, or he go and make it, and it's not probably with the people he grew up with. It's with some other people, this, that, and the third. It'd be like, yo, why can't we just come together with the people that I grew up with? People, we come and we do this, and we grow and we go from there, and that's, what I'm saying, let's make something happen. Yeah, we may take a loss. Yeah, we may take an L, but it's our L to take. It ain't on one person. Let's go, let's move. But nah, what I mean? You see other people, we sit here, we talk, and I guarantee you, there's some Spanish or some Latin brothers out there that got some food trucks who started with one last year, and guarantee you they up to 3 this year. And they
That's right.
started the business and they building. And guess what? They didn't sit there and say, "Oh, I don't want to get down with my other brothers and come together and buy a
Yeah.
food
I
truck."
don't know where the money
I don't
going,
know.
and this and
You know what I
that, and
mean? You know what I mean? Because I'm just saying that because we walk by them every day. So just imagine you walking by a food truck who dude probably started 3 years ago, but now he got 4 all around. But it's not just him. He says him, but he got, if you really took that, it's
the
him,
team,
his father's
man.
people, and they came
Like-minded,
together.
like-minded.
You know what I mean?
Same
That's a fact.
objective, same goal. Yeah. That's
You know,
the people who gravitate to each other, who got the same objective, same goal, like-minded people. You know what I mean? That's why somebody will come out of this circle and go over here because they're like-minded. You know what I'm saying? They see the same vision. While people over here that you just blessed is complacent. They still stuck regurgitating the past and they can't move forward. So all
and
we
they
can
always
do is
got the
reach out and keep pushing.
they
Oh yeah,
got the
no
why
problem. I
nots.
got you, man.
You know what
I
I mean?
got you.
Why not?
Catch
Why
you in
can't this
Baltimore, so
happen? But
whenever
but
you
we
out here,
definitely
I'll
we
catch up with you.
definitely need to definitely as a people, we definitely just, need to get, become more trustworthy, and just knowing that, losses come and dudes ain't trying to get over. And then you may have some of them brothers who do try to get over aspect. We just gotta start just dealing with, let's come straight, because how else is we gonna succeed? How else we gonna grow? You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
And you don't want to grow and be at the top when you got people looking at that you felt you done did dirty to get here. You want to be at the top feeling good. You know what I mean? Be able to go where you
Right.
want, do your 1, 2, and live in life because y'all got here together. You got here the right way, and you ain't get over nobody, you ain't step on nobody's back, nobody's toes to get here, and you did it the good, the righteous way. And you know what I mean? So that make you feel better when you up there doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why you be like, you just want to just make things happen and make things everybody, because you be getting tired of that going away. So, let's go away, and everybody can't go, or this person can't go because everybody ain't situate themselves up to be able to say, all right, I could put this away for the next 2 months, the next 3 months, and I'm near with y'all. I'm near, boom, boom. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like
Sacrifice, man. You can go to the club, you can drink, smoke, do your 1, 2 on the weekend, whatever. You can sacrifice, man. Put that money to the side with the team, man, because you can blow it $50 in a day smoking, or a couple of $100 a motherfucking week. You shouldn't worry about that money you put in the pot with the team.
No doubt.
And you talking about that story, take me to the story. I always think about this when I be thinking about that right there, because I remember when I came home, you know what I mean? It was a point where I was just working and I'm going to school trying to do my 1, 2. And the P, I used to always run by P in them. And every night, dudes going to the clubs. I'm like, damn, I want to go, but I can't go because I'm trying to do it. I'm going to school. I ain't got the time. I can't make it. I ain't going to make it. Fast forward 10 years later, I go to the club any night I want to. You know what I mean? Anytime I want to.
Right.
And pop bottles when I want to.
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere. That's the thing I look like.
The name
Listen, I
gonna
can't.
change. The building gonna be there, but the name just gonna change.
Listen, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
It's like you can sit there enjoy it. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta dance to every song. You know what I mean? Go to every party. You go to when the party's right. You go when you know when it's good. When you really can go and spread your wings and you got that
That's
time and that
right.
space to do that. So I always reflect on that like word. I said I couldn't go at that time because I was over here running and on. But now when I turn around and look, I'm like, damn, now I can go, and the way I can go now is it's, you know what I mean? Let's go. VIP, we can do this. Okay, we can. All right, cool. Let's go have a good old time. But back then, I wouldn't be able to do it that way. I'd have been just
Yeah.
going, just to stand on a stoop and try to get a drink and stand in, try and look, you know what I mean, like an hour in the
Right.
club. You know what I mean? But now, you know what I mean? So it's like all those out there looking at it. That's what you do, man. You gotta go through steps in life and things like that. You gotta crawl before you know what I mean, you walk before you run, you know what I mean? So just know that if you whatever you're going through now, go through it. You know what I'm saying? I tell my kids growing up, listen, this 21, 22 years of your life is all you need to do is to go through this and get out of college. Well, 24 years. Yeah, it's 20. Oh, yeah, Mary driving, she was 22. So 21, 22 years of your life, you go through this. School, college, and all that. Get your degrees and all that. Because guess what? That's only 22 years of your life. For the rest of your life, you be good. Because
That's
now
right.
you're gonna be set up. You got your degree. You go out there, you know what I mean? You go out there, you're an engineer, you're a nurse, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, because you done sacrificed for that 22, 23, 24, 25 years or whatever. Now you did that because listen, you're gonna have more time in your life to play and have fun and shake your tail feather and do all the other stuff. You're gonna have
That's
time for
right.
that. But guess what? When you're doing it, you're gonna be doing it the way you want to do it and how you want to do it. You ain't gonna be doing it how you think you would want to do it and you can't because you stuck or this, that, and the third. So I say, listen, this first 22, 24 years of your life, go through it. Look at my princess. She did it the first 21 years of her life. She did it. She a registered nurse. She living her best life. Going 3, 4 vacations on her own. I mean, listen, she's gone, so it's like this is what that's what the parent will want. No kid having to
Mhm.
come back and say, Dad or Mom,
Right.
I need this and that for you. I just sacrificed 22, 23 years of my life for you just for you to get there. And then you telling me you ain't do it and you ain't succeed. That's hard on the parent because now you still baby and you still got to take care of a kid
Yeah.
after they almost adult. So it make you feel like you failed as a parent sometimes because like, damn, the hell did I just do? I just sacrificed it. And you so right now looking at Princess, this is what you be wanting to do. You want your child to go off and become their own and be like, damn, I'm texting and calling. You good? You good? Yeah, I'm good. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? See, I would bring
Right.
Kobe in there. She just dropped Kobe off. You know what I mean? Got a grand dog, stuff like that. It's like that's the stuff you wanted, the life you want to live, you want to be done, and you would like to wish all your other friends and your people get that type of life, whereas they kid could grow old and get to that point whereas they good enough that they straight, that they can decide, they can succeed and do their own on their own and live their best life. So you as a parent
Right.
can sit back and say, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do, man. I'm good. All right. That's you know what I mean. That's one out the door. Got the rest go. You know what I mean? So, that's what we looking at as parents, and we should look at as parents growing up. And it's cool
That's
with the
right, man.
polo and the culture and stuff, but people know me when they see me. They know, oh, dog, I like how the family. Cause that's what's first and foremost with me, man. Because I know at the end of the day, that's who gonna be here for me, man. When
Man,
I'm
I just
70, 80
That's
years
right.
old.
I
You know what I
want to
That's
mean?
take
right.
this time. I really want to take this time to salute everybody who sat up here on this live with us, man. Because at the end of the day, it seems like whenever you drop positive content,
Yeah.
you don't get a good attendance. You
It's
know,
all good.
had we
Wow.
been up here cursing each other out,
Education.
and,
Yeah.
Yep.
and wilding on somebody,
Educational, bro.
it'd have been 60, 70 in the building, 500
Uh-huh.
views.
Hmm.
When you got positive content, though,
Nah.
it's sad, man.
Mm.
But hey,
And that's
And, and,
and
you
that's
and
and
look,
that's
look, Chip, it ain't nothing different when you reaching out. You got a plan. You want to build something with the team, so you start reaching out to brothers. Yo, yo, let's do this, and everybody turn their head, and then you get into it. You got shit, moving, revenue coming in, and now you move on to the next step. We on some more positive shit now, so
listen.
the whole wave ain't gonna come over like that
But
until they really see us, elevating,
See,
and then they try to come through, but other
but see,
people
that's
done
what.
took their spot by then. You know
But
what I'm saying?
but but see,
Say
nowadays,
cool, salute.
content is what it is now. Content is king, right? And like I said, me being on this joint for this long and seeing how this roll and being in the ups and downs of it to the point of people talking about, with all this going back and forth and people on the channel doing they want to on it and people coming back saying, yo, why they saying it? Yo, that's where it is. That's what the people like. People like the drama. People like the crash. You know what I mean? The whole
Yeah,
car crash,
yeah,
and all that stuff before they would tune into the positive stuff. Now tomorrow, you're not gonna hear nobody call you tomorrow and say, "Yo, player, yo, I heard it what y'all was talking about this. Yo, player, yo,
Yeah,
I heard y'all was
I
talking
missed
about that
that
on there.
live.
Yo, that's not. Yo, that was knowledge. That was knowledge what y'all was saying. You ain't gonna hear that. That's why I don't care about what we say and what people come on and they talk because if you don't sit there and you compliment dudes on when we doing this, don't come running around and all behind the scenes screaming and talking to people when you hear somebody come up here and they venting or speaking their truth and speaking their
yeah,
experience and they happen and it just so happen to be a little discarding or disrespectful towards you or the person they talking about. Now we want to hear about it. Tune in when these type of times here happening too, because I don't respect it. If you ain't tuning in telling me you heard about the good show you heard and this and the third, but you telling me about the bad show you heard, this time to the
yeah,
negative, then I don't
yeah.
want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. You
Controversy.
know what I mean? You just worrying about and all y'all people that sit there and run back and tell these people that go back and tell them about this episode too. Then
That's right. Tell them about
those
this
people
shit.
too
Absolutely.
that's out there that sit there and run back. Maybe the person who didn't see this episode and say, "Well, I didn't ever saw it." People come back and tell me. Well, the same people who come back and tell him or tell people stuff,
Tell them this shit.
tell them about this episode too. Then. And
Run, tell that.
tell them about the positive episode, the episode when they was talking about this, they was talking about your credit, building this, your wealth, and all that, and building business and stuff. Tell them about that episode too, and
Yeah.
and
Tell them
that's
about we reached out to everybody, man. Gave everybody an olive branch, and they didn't want to
mhm.
unite. Tell them about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. That be the weird part. That's why I just stopped really taking when people say, I know they're gonna talk behind the back, but don't call me and tell me, yo, this, that, and the third. You heard this, that, yo, I heard this one. You heard what that person said. Talk to that person. Say this, that, and that. Let's squash it. Let's move on and go from there. Let's not do behind the scenes and this, that. But nobody want to be man enough. But like I said before, a lot of people in the culture, it is men, not even the culture, it's people, period. When you think about it, a lot of people just can't apologize when they wrong or when they make a faulty,
Right,
a bad
right.
decision. You know what I mean? To the point where it's really bad that, you know what I mean? Like, yo, how could you be so disrespectful or that's so low? You can come back from just saying you sorry and taking ownership to your fault.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think they believe that in certain people. You can come
No, they
back. You can
don't.
still be who you are. That don't take away from you being a man that you are, the woman that you are, to say, yo, you messed up. Yo, my bad. I apologize. Yo, da, da, da,
That's
da, da,
right.
da. You know what I mean? Now, if you do that on a side note and then you hear something come out in public, then you could have a problem. You know what I mean? Because you like, yo, I thought I broke down to you. I let you know, woo, I thought we was good when we left. But if you come another way and you don't apologize and don't notice your fault, but then I still feel the way and I come out and I speak mine, then you can't be mad at that because you didn't
Mhm.
apologize. Obviously, you didn't notice that your wrong was wrong or it hurt me. So then we just don't care. Then we just did. We on that type of time. So that's what it is. It's like dudes just gotta understand. Yo, I apologize. I'm a man. Sometimes I be thinking dudes wasn't in jail sometimes, or a lot of these people ain't go to jail. Cause
Man.
listen, in jail, dog, come on. You gotta be a man in jail, dog. When you wrong, you wrong. You gotta apologize. Yo, my bad, player. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Me in the shack or something, some weights rolled over by a dude. Oh, player, my bad, player. Let me get that. I'm not just gonna pick up the weight. Look at the nigga like, yeah. So what? The weight rolled
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah, man. It's like, we didn't came too far to let people trick us out the bag, man. We done came too far, man.
Mhm.
See, what they should have did they should have griped and moaned and did all that stuff when we was in the beginning stages. You know, like they tried to do when they was balling up the paperwork and making fucking paper airplanes out of it. Yeah, I remember.
Listen,
I remember y'all
yeah,
taking ULL. What the fuck is that? Da 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 da. 10 years later, we here. Matter
yeah,
of
don't
fact,
forget.
you know,
Strong.
not to take
Build.
no shots at no other teams, but 10 years later, not only we here, but we still together. You know, a lot of
That's
them teams
important.
that was there, they scattered. You know, they done dispersed.
Certain members left, they recruited, they this,
Yeah,
that, and third. A lot of situations, you know, but it's all good. We, you know what I'm saying, because you know what I mean, we just trying to do what we got to do and just move forward and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know, salute to all the teams out there, the culture that's doing their thing and keeping the flag waving, especially in a positive way. You know what I mean? And going there and not really, going by no certain person direction. You know what I mean? Because if you're going in a certain direction, a lot of times you're gonna be stagnated in what you're doing. So if you know what I mean, if you know you moving forward, you moving around, and you prosper and you making things happen, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Especially
right.
for the
Move
culture.
freely.
You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? Again, move freely and keep doing y'all. I mean, and shining because you know what I mean. If we sit here, if any one of us sit here and just sit here and wait on any person or body to make a move or make anything happen, and you be dead in the water because
Ain't nothing
ULL
gonna
for
happen.
existence. We don't do that. You know what I mean? You see everybody here. We all about making something happen. Everybody on the team, you could talk to somebody on the team when ULL. They doing something. They
That's
doing
right.
something. They
Individually.
proper. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying?
Individually.
Individually.
They're working on
You know,
something. That's right.
work.
Doing
that's a
Everybody
something
fact.
working.
productive.
Got their own business or something. They doing this, that, and the third, and they waving the flag. They doing this, so it's just all about that. So it ain't about just one person, this, that, and the third, or two people. Nobody dictating the direction of what's going on. The only direction we going is up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only direction that dude's trying to do is keep rising and
Elevation.
keep doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's as long as that's what you're doing over here, doing ULL. That's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Is keep
Yeah,
rising
right.
and do what we
On
do
that note,
together.
Listen, and on
I
that
think
note, man, I appreciate
on that
everybody for
note,
pulling up. You know, damn, we hour and a half. That's what's up.
word up. Done,
We need to
bro.
give
That's
that knowledge
definitely
that
something.
same time. Give that
Yeah.
knowledge that same time other than the bull. Let them know, they gave knowledge, that knowledge. He was spitting that knowledge for 40 minutes, but the bull gave it the bull hour and a half, 2 hours. Nah, we let them know we can take you there on other levels too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is on the session TV, politics usually. Wow, we always take you there without having going through the drama or none of the bull stuff. You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? So we,
But
we
Shout out
got
to
this
mine.
is the
Liza.
super chat Canada, right? So this
Uh-huh.
how we gonna hit them. If you tired of them dudes dancing in your videos, singing on your songs, come to Super Track.
Life, low life, life.